be resting after your labours. You must sit. Talia, fetch a cushion for the prince. Grace.
Like a fearsome...
Does the babe have a name yet?
Well, we haven't spoken.
Joffrey. He'll be called Joffrey.
It's an unusual name for a Valerian.
Don't you? Your daughter has exerted herself heroically and should rest.
240.
Yes, it is.
It has eyes. Though I don't believe it can see.
And why is that so, do you think?
It is beyond our understanding.
I suppose you're right. Something's just done.
Your Grace.
You made me do it!
As if you needed encouragement, your obsession with those beasts goes beyond
They
understanding.
gave me a pig!
A what?
They said there's a pig.
You will have a dragon one day. It's a wonder to me they're eggs. You know why?
I'm afraid I don't.
Don't! Viserys. I have raised this matter before, and you forbade me to speak of it, so I held my tongue. To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult. To the throne, to you. To House Velaryon and the match you battled so hard to make for her, not to mention decency itself.
One day she escaped her pasture, and the unremarkable brown horse you ever saw.
How do you know? How do you know it was him? Did you witness the act itself?
My senses lead me astray, or is everyone else asleep, dreaming the same woolly dream?
Sometimes seems so, Your Grace.
She flaunts the privilege of her inheritance without shame. She expects everyone in the Red Keep to deny the truth our eyes can all plainly see. And the king, her father.
He knows.
Of course he knows. Or did once, but has convinced himself otherwise. He'll do naught but make excuses for her.
The Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless. A spider who stings and sucks her prey dry. Spoiled cunt. That was beneath me, Your Grace. I apologize.
I have to believe that in the end, honor and decency will prevail. Me to hew to that, and to each other. Whose idea was it? The pig. Was it your plot?
2 of them. I couldn't be sure.
Aemond is your brother. Carve him about as you wish at home, but in the world, Rhaenyra will ascend the throne, and Jacaerys Targaryen will be her heir.
So?
Oh, you are nearly a man grown. How is it that you can be so short-sighted? If Rhaenyra comes into power, your very life could be forfeit. Aemond's as well. She could move to cut off any challenge to her succession.
Then I won't.
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
You are the king's firstborn son. And what they know, what everyone in the realm knows, in their blood and in their bones, is that one day you will be our king. Just get dressed.
Be country folk who know where the lines have been drawn for generations.
A decade ago, and he has since left the region undefended.
We have left it undefended. There should have been a fleet of ships, a garrison of...
It. But not infinite. Let us be finished.
I have... ally. A
Rhaenyra. Thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly. You must rest now.
With House Targaryen and
right in the midst of his speech.
Congratulations, stepdaughter. What a blessing this is for you.
Please be seated.
I took the liberty.
Lord Laris, you had no such worry about the wine, surely. My lord husband refused to accept. Your brother all but confessed the truth himself.
Truth has many flavors.
Not. Watch over his seat whilst he continues to serve his hand.
My father cannot give up.
He wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king if Otto Hightower was still at hand.
You cannot say my queen shall in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me. In all of King's Landing, is there no one to take my side?
We may not assume the loyalty of Lord Boris, but he has 4 daughters, all of them unmarried. The right proposal...
What of Rhaenyra?
The former heir cannot, of course, be allowed to remain free and draw support to her claim.
You mean to imprison her?
She and her family will be given the opportunity to publicly swear obeisance to the new king.
She'll never bend the knee. Nor will Damon, which you know. You plan to kill them. And all here accede to this.
Your father is correct, Your Grace. A living challenger invites battle and bloodshed.
It is unsavory, yes. But a sacrifice we must make to secure Aegon's succession. And then there is Daemon to consider. The king wouldn't wish for any
But the king did not wish for the murder of his daughter. He loved her. I will not have you deny this.
And yet...
One more word and I'll have you removed from this chamber and sent to the wall. Sir Eric knows Aegon, he has the advantage. I trust again to you, Sir Criston, and to your loyalty. Aegon must be found and he must be brought to me. The very fate of the 7 Kingdoms depends on it. Everything you feel for me as your queen.
I will not fail you. I'll come with you.
That would not be my desire, Aemond. If anything has happened.
Cole needs me, Mother. Sir Eric isn't the only one who knows Aegon's doings.
Now it is the good of the family that we both desire. Whatever our differences, our hearts remain as one.
Our hearts were never one. I see that now. Rather, I've been at peace that you moved about the board.
If that is true, then I made you Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. Would you have desired it otherwise?
How could I know? I wanted whatever you impressed upon me to want. And now the debt comes due. A debt you are happy enough to pay.
A sacrifice. A sacrifice made for the stability of the realm. No king has ever lived that hasn't had to forfeit the lives of a few to protect the many, though I understand your squeamishness.
Reluctance to murder is not a weakness. I have Aegon. We'll proceed now as I see fit.
witness blood, that it passes judgment on all who pass beneath its gates.
You pass judgment.
What servant of the realm would not strive to fulfill it? Write to your father now?
Paris, I did not wish for this.
When the time is right.
Stepstones, and the extent to which we exploit those is contingent on the harbour master's receipts.
We shall hear Princess Rhaenyra's petition along with those of the other claimants on the morrow. I do beg your pardon, my lords. I must greet our guests.
Shall we levy a tax?
Your Grace, a matter has arisen that requires your attention.
Whatever it is, Sir Eric, you need to wait.
I'm Eric, Your Grace.
Of course. My apologies, sir.
It's about the Prince. There's been a delicate situation in his apartments.
Your nerve, my queen. What we do for the good of the realm.
I must confess a certain uneasiness now this is at hand. He may yet live.
But we must be prepared if he does not.
The realm has enjoyed a long peace. A credit to the work of both Jaehaerys and Viserys, but the threat of war looms and may arrive on our shores. When it does, will you want a child at the command of the greatest fleet in Westeros?
We must, of course, act in the interest of our subjects.
The next Lord of the Tides will be deeply in your debt, Your Grace. As will Driftmark, in all its strength.
Go back to Dragonstone.
You've only just arrived.
Let me see the children home. I'll, return on Dragonback.
The King and I would both like that.
But the blood mages work their craft.
It is truly wondrous what you've built. Do you believe that Westeros can be another Valyria, Your Grace?
That depends. Valyria will never be seen again. Seven Hills.
What do you mean?
But these days, she doesn't say more than...
It did when I lost mine own mother.
I wish she would approach me.
What if you went to her? I think she would open herself to you if invited. You do have such an easy way about you, Your Grace. No, Your Grace.
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later, you may get one who looks like you. I've raised this matter before, and you forbade me to speak of it, so I held my tongue. To have one child like that is a mistake. To have three is an insult. To the throne, to you. To House Velaryon and the match you battled so hard to make for her, not to mention decency itself.
And let it be known, Anyone whose tongue dares to question the birth of Princess Rhaenyra's sons should have it removed.
Thank you, Father.
Alicent, stay with the king! Hold your ground! Do not suppress them! Alicent! Do not suppress them! Alicent!
Stay your hand, Paul! No! You've gone too far.
What have I done but what was expected of me? Forever upholding the kingdom, the family, the law. Will you flout it all to do as you please?
Alicent, let her go!
Where is duty? Where is sacrifice? It's trampled under your pretty foot again.
Release the blade, Alicent.
And now you take my son's eye. And to even that you feel entitled.
Exhausting, wasn't it? Hiding beneath the cloak of your own righteousness. But now they see you as you are.